Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. How we doing? Can you guys hear me? Yo, how we doing, boys? Previously on Kimba TV. Yeah, I mean, you could be looking for a long here, but it's got to sweep first. So if you don't know what you're doing, this is literally a continuation from Friday. I gave so many hints on Kimba's Den. I'm in a short right now, but I'm looking to see if I need to close it and go long on Friday. So on Friday, I wanted this short. I wanted somewhere, break, like swing fail, maybe even tap that, come right back in. I wanted a short up here. Maybe even like get into like there. Yeah, but I had to settle for this one. $6:15 in the morning right now. So, how we doing? Merry Christmas, y'all. Merry Christmas, Bugatti boys. Hey, how many of y'all believe in the math? How many of y'all believe in the math?
Latuche, motherfucker, the math is the
Easy money, Bugatti money. What do you guys think?
math. Shout out Kimba.
What do you guys think about the plans, man?
Kimba was popping.
What do you guys think about the plans, man? Hopefully you guys saw my entries and position sizes, but I've got like a $16 million long just on CME. I got 150 Bitcoin long on Blowfin Tapbit, KCEX. I have 110. MEXC, I have a 220. I'm blowing my yearly goal out of the water just with this. Because you guys know what the target is on this one, right? And all of them, the entries are like 92.8. Because I got fulfilled all the way to 92.5. Crazy, right? So do the math. Kobe says, you literally said 92.2. Not really. Yeah, because you want to save that for later. Basically, you know what it's going to do now, right? Everybody that was waiting for a swing fail, as soon as they try to start chasing the long, that's when the pullback is going to happen and they're going to get wrecked. So, in these scenarios, they say 6%, 6 to 10% of people that were trying to get into a trade are actually going to be able to make it, because everybody that missed the swing fail entry, as soon as they get in, they're going to get fucked, yeah. But anyways, yeah, you want to try to build confidence. All right, hero. But for me, such an obvious long. So, yeah, I pretty much got fulfilled on every single exchange. I'm in big. Yeah, so I think I'm up like 5, 6, 7 mil total just on this one trade. Yeah. So, but happy
What the hell is even
motherfucking Christmas, y'all. Merry Christmas. Hey, if you ain't juicing, you hoing. Those are all pretty good guesses, but you're looking at about the final target would be like 104, 105. Yeah, like 105. Yeah, so this would be something like, right? You don't want to lose this box, right? So something like, let's put it in somewhere here like this. Okay. Yeah. Hey, clip this. Dink, dink, dink. Clip that. Easy money, Bugatti money, gentlemen. Math is math. Any questions? How we doing? Merry Christmas to you too, Just Neil. Hey, Merry Christmas to everybody, man. All right. Hey, that trade that I gave yesterday is my Christmas present to y'all, man. How many of you guys juicing on this thing? Crypto Hawk says, I always get my best entry when I have small position size. Yeah. Yeah, juice. Juicy Maguchi. Yeah, live fill yesterday, you know what I mean? Easy money, Bugatti money. All right, I hope you guys juicing. How many of you guys got to experience Kimba Gang for at least 2-3 months this year? How many of you guys got to experience and be a part of Kimba Gang for at least 2-3 months this year? Where are the 3 to 6 monthers? Where are the 3 to 6 monthers? 3 to 6 monthers, stand up. 2 to 3 monthers, stand up. All right, hey, where are my 6 to 12 monthers, man? Where are my 6 to 12 monthers, man? Huh? Hey, what about the 12 to 24 monthers, man? You guys excited for next year? I really hope you guys are, man. How many of y'all didn't realize how precise and mathematical this shit can really be? Maybe some of y'all thought that it's kind of a crapshoot, man. You know, no one really knows what the fuck going on. It's glorified gambling. All right. But how many of you guys are realizing that this shit is actually not really a guessing game? It's really mathematical. For the most part, really precise. And you have a fighting chance in all of this.
The math is the math.
Everybody here has a chance to juice the fuck up. All right. So regardless of what your P&L was this year, maybe you juiced the fuck up, maybe you lost a little bit of money, you know, no one really cares. Obviously, individually, it could be a bummer or it could be like an amazing way to wrap up the year for each and every one of us. But I hope everyone is starting to realize that I hope you guys are starting to understand that this is very precise. It's very statistical. It's very mathematical. And if somebody like me can pull this shit off, each and every one of you guys are capable. All right. So Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Enjoy the last couple days of the year. And yeah. Let's get to it. Living Forest says, can I ask you why 104 level, not 100K? Well, I mean, it's going to be level to level Living Forest. So that kind of question is already making me a little bit worried. Living Forest says, I was thinking about 100K short. Probably low probability. Yeah, but if we get to 100K, and you can articulate to me all of the anticipated edge that you are planning for right now, then take it. I'm sure there's going to be pullbacks. It's not going to be like one giant green weekly candle that just goes to 105, right? It might go to 100 and then pull back to like 98, right? That's okay. So, the most important thing in this game is that you have your internal confidence. I don't give a shit what anybody else says or is doing. Have you noticed that? I don't give a shit what anybody else says or is doing. I'm doing me. And I don't care if you want to chart CME. I don't care if you like to use VWAP like me. I don't care if you like to use fibs like me. I don't care if you like to look at Coinbase like me. I don't care if you like to use the CVD on Bybit like me. All I care is that you feel like you know what you're doing and you can execute your own plan. That's the only way anyone will ever be successful in this game. I promise you. All right? So I'm rooting for you. There's nothing, my target, because my target for long or where I might start thinking about shorting might be 105K, but that sentence and what I just said has nothing to do with saying a short from 100 is wrong, right? Just because I'm going to hold on to a long until 105, just because I'm looking for a short at 105, doesn't necessarily mean that we can't have a pullback from 100 to 98. You know? So when we get to 100, Living Forest, can you verbalize to me what edge you're going to be looking for that would make you say, I'm going to try to take a short at 100? And if you can, then you're good to go. You don't even, it's not even like, it's rhetorical. You don't even have to tell me. Alrighty. So, the thing that makes me the most proud is when you guys do your own thing. So do you read the data correctly, take shots, manage risk. All right. Hyphy Mikey says, what if no edge at 105? Then we don't short and we keep the long running, big boy. Need for Power says, Kimba, can you tell me why do you prefer to look at Bybit, CVD, and OI? Sure. So the concept is in this game, you have to find patterns. It's all about pattern recognition and memory recall. So we've been doing this for the last 3 years. You need to do this as well. But take a look at the CVD and open interest for all the exchanges, including CME. Okay? And then tell me what the probability of that CVD playing out for each exchange. So did you know that while we have monitored CVD divergences on Binance, the probability of a CVD divergence playing out on Binance is like 40%. Did you know that? Did you know that the probability of a Bybit CVD playing out is like 81%, 78%, something like that, depending on the time frame that you calculate for? So why would we not go with the one that's higher probability? CVD is volume, right? Have you heard of rumors? I mean, I'm not trying to talk shit, but do you know that Binance has a lot of wash trading? They inflate their trading volume. CVD is cumulative volume divergence. So if an exchange is even remotely fudging their volume, the CVD is fucked. Okay? But what you need to be doing is not just taking my word for it, but seeing and spotting patterns like that yourself. All right? So look at Binance CVD and take the CVDs and tell me what percentage of those work out. Okay? Do the same for like Coinbase or CME. Do the same for Bybit. Go with the data that is the most reliable. So it's just pattern recognition. G Jones says, what is one thing you yourself would like to improve on trading-wise in 2025? Just getting round-tripped less. Yeah, I think if you've been watching me for the last 6 months, you can tell that I've really been making an effort to make sure that I don't get round-tripped, and I've been shaving a lot. Yeah, but like, I don't really need to work on patience or planning or understanding the math. I mean, the statistical, mathematical stuff, risk management, I've got that pretty pat. So the one thing that I would probably want to do less of is getting round tripped. But like I said earlier, you got to start to make behavioral changes relatively quick and be consistent with it. So If you've been paying attention the last 6 months, I've been really trying to shave and put pink. Yeah, so that's probably it. Yeah. What about you, G Jones? You got some good goals? Crypto Hawk says, I need to work on better entry. Nice, but try to be specific. Some people, all they need to do is just be more patient. Some people actually need to learn a little bit more, but like really try to narrow it down to what it is that could help you. The one that I stopped out behind the 382 JV, because basically I was guaranteeing myself no less than 62%. Like if it pulls back to the 382, that's basically 40%, right? So that means that I've already pissed away 40% of my unrealized profits, right? From the high. So guaranteeing that I take 60% of the trailing unrealized profits, that's it. That's the one that has the most amount of money. Yeah, but I want you guys to do it and see it for yourself. If you're a scalper, it might be different, but for me, like a motherfucker that can wait and be patient, and my entries are always good as fuck, so that's not my problem. My problem is letting that bitch come all the way back down or all the way back up. So since I already have like a really good entry, taking that 60% from the high is the best way to go. Yeah. Do you recommend any leverage to beginners? Negative. Yeah. Leverage amplifies your mistakes and it amplifies what you know. So if you're a beginner and you don't know shit and you're going to make a lot of mistakes, all you're doing is amplifying that. Okay? So, until you actually know what you're doing, don't use any leverage. Make sense? TDW says, Kimba, I'm really good at identifying entries now thanks to you. I need help with TP. So what you got to try to figure out is what specifically is it that you could do to improve TP? Yeah, is it a level thing? Is it an emotional greed thing? Yeah, what is the actual problem? Because I don't know if you literally can't figure out where the 7-5 is or where the naked point of control is, or if you just get too greedy. G Jones says, my main goal is sticking to my trading plans, like taking my targets. Nice. I love it, man. And I'm telling you guys, every day you have an opportunity to prove it to yourself that you can be the type of trader that you want to be, right? Every trade, every day is your chance to prove it to yourself that you can hold yourself accountable to do all the right things, Yeah. Somebody should have it clipped, but, like higher time frame, we're looking at something like dink, dink, dink. So it'll be interesting if we can get like a 105 short, get that bitch down into like 85, because that's like a $20,000 move. That could be juice. You know what I mean? It's gonna be Disney. And then imagine like an 85 or 81 or 77 long all the way to 130. So yeah, I'm excited, man, for the next couple weeks, next couple months. Nothing. The really cool thing is for me, I just feel like it's really dead ass simple. So yeah, I'm just excited to see how this works out. Yeah, the levels to the upside haven't changed. So way it is says, do you have blind TPs? Yeah, I do. Just because I'm probably not going to really look at the charts that much. Today, Uncle Kimba is in charge of, I got like my sisters and their husbands, massages and a spa day and whatnot. So I said that I can watch the kids. So I got the little lion cubs with me pretty much all day today, and we'll ski, we'll do some tubing, and yeah. So I'm not gonna really look at the charts too much for the rest of the day, and I probably won't be looking at the charts too much tomorrow. Yeah. So blind limits, stop loss and profit, can't lose. Yeah, so I do way it is, and it's roughly like it. The CME, the way that I'm playing the CME is a little bit different than derivatives because I have to be aware of like gaps and settlements and stuff like that. But I'm shaving like 10 to 20% at the first two levels, and then I have the rest waiting around like the 105, 104 area. All right. Stops Taken says, have you taught them how to trade? Not yet. Slowly but surely, though. Alpezy says, do your trims starting at 101 or before that? No, it's at like 105 is maybe where I start. Like, so between 105 and 101.4, I think I'm shaving 8%, 8 to 10%, something like that, LPZ. Yeah. Do you remember the Discord post when I said there's a lot of liquidation clusters around 100,004? So yeah, that's my first zone, 100.5 through 101.4. Yeah, but I would try to get most of them TP'd at around 105, 104. All right, and then obviously the RTH gap goes all the way to like 106, but I don't need all of it to get filled. And we talked about this earlier in the morning. All right. Ysec says that would be amazing to get long from 89. Yeah, probably lower. Yeah, definitely lower than 89. Probably like 85 at least. Yeah, and it could go all the way down to like 70 too, so you got to be careful. We'll end it like this. Have a great day. Have a great night. Enjoy time with your loved ones, and I'll see you guys in a day or two. Peace, everybody. Merry Christmas. Schwiggity.